Guys, what's up? I'm going to show you my Fallout 4 settlement that I built on an island. Never played Fallout 4 before, so it's a pretty fun game. Put a bunch of time into my settlement, so I just thought I'd like to show you guys what it's all about. So I built my first city at the drive-in, which is pretty cool, but I found Spectacle Island to be a lot better. I always fly in looking at the Brotherhood blimp, shoot some fat mans at them. I finished the game multiple ways. Again, like I said, this is my first Fallout, so I didn't really know what I was doing, but it was a fun game. So I got some artillery here. Every time I start the game, I usually have two of my hottest chicks working them. There's an abandoned house over there. Couldn't get rid of it. Scrapped what I could. There's my little Godfather chair number 1. When building this, I found that you have a lot more concrete than steel. One of the floor options is this like subfloor concrete foundation. So I used that for a lot of stuff in the end game, especially when I ran out of materials for the rest of everything on my walls. It's kind of like a walkway that I like running up. There's no real way into my city, other than me and my civilians that live here. There is an ugly house that's like half a house that sits right underneath all this concrete. You can't get rid of it. So I just built around it. I saved a lot of copper and built quite a few statues. I got some defense systems here, some laser turrets, some lights that turn on at light, some more statues. Got a bunch of dead carcasses hanging on the wall, a bunch of flags. Here's my generator supply down here. And I got my water supply over here on the other side. Got to protect that. This is the inside of my main building. Got all my crops down here. This is where the workstation is on this island. So you got to kind of build everything around here, or that's kind of how I did it. Got a couple people farming. Try to get that food as high as you can. So, multiple plants, harvest. There's some more generators and my sign. There's all my sets of power armor that I found throughout the game. I did not use any online info to find them, so I'm sure there's quite a bit more out there. Those are just the ones that I bring back to our settlement. There's my Primo set. There's a caravan station for them to hang out. A little basketball court. I also would try to keep all the rare items I would find, and I would put them on tables. They disappear after a while. Like right here, I had some of the cool little figurines you'd find in lunchboxes very rarely. But they just disappeared, and sometimes they'd go under the floor, but this last time I looked, they weren't down there, so I think the game just ate them. I also built kind of one of everything that I could with the magazines that I had. A little grilling station, barbecue, coolers, milk, Nuka-Cola. Here's a bunch of the magazines and bobbleheads that I found throughout the game. Not all of them, obviously. I was pretty happy with what I did find. I didn't use anything online to find them, so I'm sure there's a bunch more out there. There's some cigarette packs if someone wants some. I also built a lot of the workstations. I used the armor and weapons one quite a bit, but I did not use the chemistry one very often, or the cooking station. Power armor I did use quite a bit, just on my last set. I never upgraded any of the other ones. Took me a while to figure it out. Some sleeping quarters. I built all the high-end stores so I could buy stuff from them and sell stuff to them right after I bought stuff, so I could have extra caps. Usually have workers behind them, but I don't know, it must be a weird time of day or something. So I built quite a few floors up. Tried to hang as much artwork as I could. Got a couple, I think I got one magazine that unlocked a bunch of artwork. It's kind of cool. Found that the ceiling fans actually did a pretty good job of lighting versus the just hanging light bulbs. Those are pretty dim and kind of a waste of time. But everything still is pretty dark at night, so it kind of sucks. Some wind turbine generators look kind of cool. It's kind of a multi-purpose floor. Didn't really need it, but whatever. Looks nice. And I built, I don't know how many floors up. I don't know if I could have went more, maybe one or two, but this was obviously pretty excessive already. Put some plants out once I got the plant magazine. And again, this is just kind of a wraparound deck with a bunch of plants. Good view though. It's kind of cool. Found that I was always needing copper for as much electricity I had. There's someone in Good Neighbor, the robot, right when you spawn in. She sells copper, at least towards the end of the game she did. And then also in Diamond City Market, there's a guy or gal there that sells copper as well. So if you wait 72 hours, you can go buy it from them a couple times. I only did that a couple times, but it helped out a lot. It's a pretty cool tunnel. This is like the first thing I built. It brings you to the ship where the original generator is that runs power up to the workstation up there. There's no real way for people to get into this, even from the ship side, which is kind of cool. So I just built a bunch of lights. Looks pretty cool at nighttime. And this is my original Godfather chair that I built pretty early with the ship. Took a lot of trial and error, save often, but just gives you a different view of the wasteland, and I don't know, it's kind of cool. Thanks for checking out my video. Hopefully it gives someone some good ideas on what they could make or something different. I checked out a bunch of other people's pictures and videos of what they built. I thought mine was definitely a contender for one of the bigger ones I've seen. Again, pretty pointless to build it, but I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it, so thanks for watching.